All right, so some interesting news coming out here from Twitter, and this is from Screen Time. Marvel Studios is reportedly planning to introduce Miles Morales in Spider-Man 4, and then Cosmic Wonder made a video about this here discussing breaking Miles Morales in Spider-Man 4 confirmed. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit disappointed by this information. Now, I love Miles Morales. I think that he is a phenomenal character, and I definitely want to see him in a live action format in the MCU at some point in time. But I feel like Spider-Man 4 is a little bit too soon, if you ask me. Why is it that we cannot just let Peter Parker breathe, bro? Why can't we just let Peter Parker have his moment in the sun? And if you're specifically looking at Tom Holland's Peter Parker, when has he really had that moment, right? In the very first movie, he was in the shadow of Tony Stark, right? And then the second movie, in Far From Home, was like right after Endgame, there was like that heavy weight of Tony Stark kind of lingering, on the character. And then we kind of did see him mature a little bit here, but then the legal issues happened with Marvel and Sony. So then we kind of weren't even sure exactly where Tom Holland's Peter Parker was going to go anyways. And then we had Spider-Man No Way Home, where of course he was a star, but he was also baked into the cameos between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. It wasn't really the Tom Holland Peter Parker show, if you ask me. So now we have this opportunity here where we can really, we've grown up this character. He's now kind of in a perfect opportunity. He got the walkie-talkie in this room, right? And now he has the opportunity here to really kind of step into the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man mantle, the grounded Spider-Man mantle. And then we're kind of going to futz it up a little bit here by introducing Miles Morales into the very next movie that he's supposed to do. And he's supposed to be doing a trilogy, right? Which I don't understand why we wouldn't wait until he gets to like maybe, the next movie in the trilogy, not Spider-Man 4, but like Spider-Man 5 or maybe Spider-Man 6. Why introduce him already into Spider-Man 4? And the reason why I think this is a big deal, because my big concern is that they could potentially give Miles Morales his powers in Spider-Man 4, and then all of a sudden now it's like we have to pay attention to Miles instead of just paying attention to Peter. I just want a story where we can just finally focus primarily on Peter Parker and let him kind of just do his thing. And I don't think that that's wrong for us to want that. Now, I know Sony and Marvel are currently kind of like in this battle in regards to what they desire to do here. So Sony wants to have this multiversal Spider-Man movie, as to where Marvel wants to keep it very grounded. And that's what we as fans want, is to keep it very grounded here. So there are options where they could bring in a variant of Miles Morales, from like the multiverse, or they could, actually there's already a Miles Morales right in the MCU right now, because Childish Gambino's Prowler did mention that he did have a nephew. We know that nephew is Miles Morales, so he's there in the MCU. So we could probably go find him or find him, right now in probably the Spider-Man 4 movie. I just think that it's a little bit premature to go ahead and do so. I think it's a little bit too soon, if you ask me. And of course, like Tom himself has said, hey, listen, if I'm playing Spider-Man after he turns 30, that he's definitely doing something wrong. And I quite agree with him, but I just feel like there is time that we have available to us. Maybe introduce him in Spider-Man 5. Maybe he gets bitten in Spider-Man 6, or maybe he gets bitten in Spider-Man 5, but then Tom Holland can then mentor him at that point. But I still kind of want to see that trilogy arc first with Peter Parker, Tom Holland's Peter Parker. We haven't even gotten to see him make those Peter Parker jokes, and as friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So I think personally this would be a little bit too soon. So you guys let me know what your guys' thoughts are here. It's probably not a major thing, but I just feel like, for me, like as a fan, I know a lot of you guys feel the same way too, where you kind of just want to let Peter Parker breathe and let Peter Parker do his thing, and at least just wait a little bit here before you bring in Miles Morales into the fold. Yes, I do think that he needs to pass off that mantle. I think Tom Holland does, right, as Peter Parker, and I think that he definitely will, and we'll see this Miles in live action at some point in time here. But I do think that it's a little bit premature to do that right now, and I think that is something that they definitely should wait on. And it might be a thing where it's Sony and Marvel kind of battling, and that's why the rumor kind of came out that this is what they're trying to do here. But like I said, I just said that they should wait, let it go through the process. Let us at least get black suit Peter Parker, black suit Tom Holland first before we start bringing in here Miles Morales, if you ask me. But listen, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Check out this next video right here. And as always, guys, thanks so much for kicking it with Keepin the Comic.